Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is June 4th, 2017. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for your gains and losses. Let's take a look at market trend and our strategy. U.S. stock market is in an uptrend. I'm continue long the market through the stocks and ETFs. Let's take a look at the indices and the charts. German DAX index near the historical high. Nasdaq keeps making the new highs. It's very strong. This market is very strong. SP 500 also made a new high. Gold rebounded. Silver rebounded. Gold mining stock ETF consolidating. Crude oil came down. China Asia market hit the resistance before it hits the 50-day moving average. So China market is consolidating at a low level. The ETF FXI is in the uptrend. Semiconductor ETF very strong. Actually, this is 3 times of the semiconductor ETF. In this bull market, if you buy the leveraged ETF, the 3 times is the largest leverage ETF you can buy. They have 2 times, 2.5 times, or 1.5 times. So if you buy the 3 times ETF with the semiconductor or the Nasdaq like technology 3 times TCEL, and the gain is very significant. Now I introduced 2 more ETFs in the artificial intelligence sector, BOTZ. This is one ETF, very strong uptrend. Another one, oh wow, this is a QQQ, which is a technology ETF. Another AI ETF is a ROBO, also very strong uptrend. Semiconductor, very strong uptrend. Social media ETF in uptrend, but last week it's consolidating. So those are the ETFs in a very strong uptrend. Let's take a look at the stocks. And there are a few stocks still within the buy range. Shopify, ALGN, and DLPH, and the rest of the stocks are out of the buy range. The stocks in the buy range, ALGN, Align Technology. This is a biotech stock in the medical supply sector. It broke out from this consolidation period. Previously, it was in a very good uptrend and gap up, then consolidating for about a month and broke out on Friday. So this is a nice breakout. The volume is decent, so the stock is very strong. Delphi Automotive. This is a self-driving car company. Broke out, gap up, and now it broke out again after 1 month consolidation. Broke out here again. Volume is pretty decent. Shopify, SHOP. This is a company, they host a website and server, and you can, through their website, you can build your own online shop. You can have your own web page that have your own shop. They provide software interfaces. It's quite easy to build an online shop on Shopify website. So they provide that service. Obviously their growth is big. It's very good growth. The stock has gone through a very good uptrend, and just on Friday it broke out again from this 1 month consolidation. So it broke out. Nice breakout. So still within the buy range. Now the stocks are out of the buy range. We have a lot of stocks out of the buy range. AAOI, we talk about that, and the breakout pivotal point is here, $60.19, out of the buy range, obviously. Apple, nice uptrend. If you have stocks in this list, you can continue hold down, but you pretty much miss the best opportunity to best time of buying those stocks. And so right now, there's really nothing to do if you haven't bought them yet. But if you bought them, just hold on. Adobe, Amazon, nice uptrend. Alibaba, also nice uptrend. CGNX, Cognex. This is also an artificial intelligence stock uptrend. Very nice uptrend. Facebook uptrend. Google uptrend. Those are very good, strong stocks. Microsoft, a very nice uptrend here. So Microsoft is quite strong. Nvidia uptrend as well. And Applied Materials, very nice uptrend. Microtechnology uptrend. Tesla uptrend. Viva Systems. This is a software. Sorry, this is not a pharmaceutical. Viva System is a software company. They make a cloud computing software for the healthcare sector. So they are very strong, obviously. And they're kind of like a Salesforce. They provide service, software service, but in the healthcare sector. So very strong stock. Again, no buy point. Everything here in this list doesn't have, I mean, they are already too extended, more than 5% out of the buy range. Now, today I'd like to talk about artificial intelligence stocks. And AI is a very strong sector. They experience a tremendous growth right now. So it's a sector that we should not avoid. We should be in AI. But what to buy? I'm listing some very strong stocks. Uh, Nvidia and Google are in a absolute leader position right now. Nvidia's hardware is being used. The GPU hardware is being used in deep learning, in self-driving cars, on the server, and all that. Besides the gaming, and Google has very strong software platform in AI. Their TensorFlow is open source, but again, they also provide a lot of solutions. And Google themselves use a lot of AI internally in their searching, in their lot of products they have use AI. So Google is very strong in AI, and their DeepMind, they bought DeepMind, and they're gonna right now they're building application in the healthcare sector as well. So they're two very strong leaders in the AI sector. And there are other big companies that are very strong in AI as well. Amazon and Microsoft, Apple, Facebook. Those are very strong companies in AI. In China, the Baidu is a company, they are very strong in AI as well. Those stocks are all in the uptrend. Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook, Nvidia, Google, those are all in uptrend. Baidu is kind of in a sideways. And also IBM, Intel, also in the AI sector, they have a strong product. They have a very good product in AI as well. However, both stocks are not doing very well. IBM and Intel, they're kind of, especially IBM, is pretty much in the downtrend. So we should avoid stocks in the downtrend. Now, there are other smaller companies. They're also in AI. CGNX, DLPH, which is self-driving car, ABB, and iRobot, IRBT. Those are stocks in AI as well. Those smaller companies, um, looks like they're more of a pure player in AI. Those big companies, they have business all over the place, and AI is just one of their sector. But smaller companies, like those four listed here, AI is their main sector. And if you want to invest in AI, for me, I like to invest in a smaller, pure player company in AI. But also bear in mind, there is a risk. If you buy individual stock, you always have individual company risk. Now, if you want to invest in AI sector without individual stock risk, and there are two ETFs you may want to consider, BOTZ, ROBO. I showed you the charts before. Both are very strong. Uh, Technically, they're in a very strong uptrend. So you may want to buy the ETF instead of stocks. But again, stocks usually are the one, I mean, the risk is high, but also they can give you a lot of, again, especially smaller AI companies nowadays, they are subject to acquisition. So the big companies want to buy smaller AI companies to get into AI sector. So like a Mobile Eye was bought by Intel last year. So if you buy those stocks, then you can experience tremendous gain in very short period of time. However, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee those small AI companies will be bought by bigger companies. We don't know anything about that. So, but anyhow, those are just some tickers to share with you. If you are interested in investing AI sector, you may want to check out. What to do in this market? I will remain long the market. I will buy the stocks at the right time when they break out from a base. But if I missed buying them at the right time, I would just buy the ETF to long the market. This is a market that you cannot afford to sit in the sideline, and you gotta long the market and long the right ETF, long the right sectors ETF, and or just long the Nasdaq ETF. QQQ is pretty good, or three times over. Technology is also very good too. Or you long the strong stocks. And don't buy those stocks going downtrend. It's just a poor sideways. Don't buy any stock that's going sideways. It's just a waste of money. Okay, that'll be for this week. See you next week.